1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2. Check. Check, check. How's that sound? How's that sound? That sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. I'm listening right now. Sounds pretty good. All right. How my frame's doing? My frame's looking bad. No, my frame's looking all right. Yeah, my frames are looking all right. Do some live beat making. You know how it is. Let's get a few more tracks in. Let's get a few more tracks in. Let me share this link around. Play a few more tracks. Then we're gonna get started. I don't want to waste too much time tonight. Kamal, what up? Mr. Charles, what up? About to get into it. I'm just sharing the link to a few more places. We're gonna get into this. I got an interesting sample tonight to work with. Hopefully we don't, hopefully we got some good stuff, you know. Hopefully we can make something happen with it. Frames are looking good. Sound is good. I think we're in a pretty good spot. What are we gonna do? We're gonna play one more? Yeah, we're gonna play one more. Maybe two. Probably one though. Shout out to Delicious Beats in the group chat. What time is it? Y'all want to hear one more? Let's play one more. Play this one for a second, and then we're gonna get into it. We're gonna have an interesting time with this sample. I think we're gonna have an interesting time. I think. Shout out again to Delicious Beats in the group chat, holding it down. Holding it down with these bag season activities. We're about to get into this, y'all. We're about to get into this, y'all. So tonight is going to be interesting. The sample, first of all, shout out to Remy and the folks over at the Koala Beatcast. I was on their show on Friday. It was a good time. We were listening to a bunch of flips of the Rescuers soundtrack. I did not make a Rescuers Down Under pun when we listened to our boy Tatsumaki from Australia. I was proud of myself for that. And we had a good time. Koala stuff's really blowing up right now. I've just kind of started using it myself. We're not using it on stream because I know y'all are here for this. But it's fast. I'll say this. It is very fast. The speed at which you can chop is kind of crazy. It's kind of unrivaled. So, it's like really fast. So they do a Wednesday show, Flip Roulette, and so I grabbed the sample for that, and we see what we can do with it. Now, I listened to it a couple times, and honestly, it is not something I would grab for me personally, because the energy's a little weird in most places. And by weird, I just mean not weird at all, actually. It's more like, it's just pretty major. It's pretty happy. And I don't usually go for stuff that's so major key. But there's some pieces in it that I really like, so I hope that we're going to be able to extract something, even if it's simple. Hope we're going to be able to pull something cool out of it. So let's listen to what we have. So you hear it, right? It's kind of ballady. But that's my part right there. That's the part I really like. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and make a copy because I want to keep that original one. Missed it. That's really nice right there. Yep. And I like that bass note too. So I know that's going to be probably our biggest chop. Like that's the piece that when I heard this a couple times, that chord and the way the piano goes. Really nice. Really good stuff. So there's also, though, the beginning, which is very interesting. Listen. Right? It's kind of creepy in a way. It's kind of, I don't know if creepy is the word, but it's kind of... It's definitely interesting. Right? I mean, that in itself could be something. We could go super minimal with the beat, Madlib style. You know, we could go super minimal with the beat, throw a nice drum break on there and some bass notes, you know, and you know, we could go this route, right? And we could have something fun, but and maybe that's what we do. You know, this is for a challenge, so maybe we do a little switch up of some kind. But anyways, so there's that, and I wanted to listen to the rest of the sample because maybe there's something else in here we can use. So this stuff I'm not really sure about. See, a kind of love song. Sounds kind of like a love song. Yeah, I don't know what I could pull out of that. And then we have this part again. This has this little interesting thing in it. Let's grab this. Let's grab that part at the end because if we do end up doing a switch up or like something with those other samples, I think having that ending part where it adds a few layers could be cool. So let's go ahead and grab that. I just don't know about this stuff right here. I don't want to chop in the major key. I don't. That's not me, dog. Okay, this is us right here, though. I pretty much got that right on. That was a good grab. Nice. So I want the string stuff, though. I want the strings. Yeah, this part's pretty cool. This part's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, that could be some interesting. We could, you know what we could do with this? A trick I did recently is a subsonic bass line. Could do some subsonic bass line on this and put kind of like a hard drum break over it and go super minimal with it. Could be interesting. And this is our other kind of thing, right? These two chords, you know, decent. Decent. I mean, nothing wrong with those chords at all, I would say. But I don't know, you know, it's just right? I mean, that could be a beat, sure, but it's not very exciting. I wonder if we could meld the two, you know? Because I like this, but it, you know, I wonder if we could go super minimal with it and do. What if we could make a subsonic bass note? This is a pretty cool thing. It's a pretty cool trick. Let me see if we can make this happen. So we just want this all the way over, right? I also wanted to see what these would sound like in the 202, you know, because that's what we do. Let's try that real quick. Because I think pitching them might be kind of nice. Oh, that sounds nice right there. That's some good texture. Some good texture. Yep. Oh, I did hi-fi on accident. Let me redo that and do it in standard. This actually might be the way, and then we do a little subsonic bass, or we find some other way to filter this first sample and layer it in there. I think we actually might be able to come up with something really unique. You know, this is for a flip challenge, right? So I'm going for something that'll stand out. I'm going for something that'll stand out. You know, if I can do that, if I can make it unique, man, then that's cool. That's what we want. I'm cool with it being super minimal, you know? I like the time stretch effect. It kind of gives it a even more warbliness to it. It's kind of nice. Right? Now, the question is, so for the bass, right? We could subsonic our bass, but I wonder if there's any way we could implement some of the chops from this into the 202. I wonder. It's starting to sound, you know, like something. Can hear the bass, kind of. Not bad, not bad. I just wanted to see what this would sound like if we threw these pieces in as well. These don't sound quite as good pitched all this way down because they do get muddier, right? The good thing about those first two pieces is they're so much more minimal that they don't get as jumbled up. But I did notice something I liked, which was, let me go and truncate it. There was like another chord that was short, but it was in there. I like this repetition. It happens again, but it's varied. Right there. Maybe if we let's copy one more time. I don't know what direction we should go with it still. I'm on the fence. These might be these feel almost a little too lush to me, you know? Weird how that chord was only for like 3 beats, you know? It's interesting. Could we make a progression out of this? Okay, that could be something, right? I don't know. It sounds a little too. I don't know. It sounds a little too slow. It's a little bit too ballady still. This is way more, I feel like, the speed we should be at. All right. You know what? I'm cool with it. Let's try to make a subsonic bass line. I think we actually might have some fun with this. We need to find a pad that has something on it. Tatsumaki, what is up, my dude? So I think we can make a subsonic bass note out of this. It's funny how those are in key automatically. We don't need that though. Do I primarily use the 202 for processing? Pretty much. It's actually why it's in the middle. Excuse me, of the setup. Something in the middle of the setup because I usually process samples through it. Just because, you know, if you're familiar with the SP stuff, I mean, the pitch shifting on them and the time stretch is not it. But the 202 has that really nice. For the bass, I think what I've been doing recently is lo-fi, just the standard lo-fi, or sometimes bit crush, and then resampling it again with the filter to keep some of the resonance, but the lo-fi gets kind of out of control, so you have to tame it. All right, so what I'm thinking is, what I want to do is just get a quick loop of this because I want to be able to match the pitch. So let me just throw this in the loop capture really fast. And I'm going to go ahead and set our BPM to 95 because I think we're going to stay there. So let's just go like, just. I just want to do like literally a 1 bar. I just want to get the key. That's all. I gotta select my source. Cool. We're gonna clean the loop up later, but there's our pitch. We just got to drop it an octave. That distortion actually sounds kind of nice on the SP5. I'm not going to lie. That's a little bit too low. There we go. I think that's right. Yeah, we could do this. I think that distortion sounds kind of good, but we probably aren't going to try to lean too heavy in that because we can always add it later. Okay. But we got it. That's for sure. We definitely got it. So we... let me re-record that because we can always add that distortion back in if we really want it. we might have to do it on a track that's not mastered.
Taking the tempo up.
Yeah, let's try this one. Let me see. I'm gonna see if this is coming from the SX. Oh, it's definitely not. Okay, so that distortion is coming from somewhere else. Sounds much better in those headphones. All right, so where are we getting that from? Because I don't even see. Okay. Am I just crazy because it's gone now? So let's make sure that this is right. I think that's right. Cool. That'll be our first bass note. Truck speak. You're on your truck speakers right now. Oh, I like that. Yeah, this sub is probably gonna hit kind of crazy because this is, it's just raw sine wave here. So, just be careful. I hope you got a subwoofer. So we got that right. So we're gonna add lo-fi because we want some of the resonance, right? Some of the overtones. But then I'm gonna hit this filter. And we're going to roll it off some. Because we want a little bit of the frequencies right, but we don't want like a ton. We just want a little bit of the color. That stuff up there with the lo-fi, it's too harsh. It's too much. So we'll go about there. I just want a little bit of that. Okay, perfect. Great. So we have our bass, our root note, that is. Yeah, nice. One of these days, maybe tonight, I'd like to try the 202, how that affects the subsonic bass. Because it could be insane. It could potentially be really wild. As a matter of fact, I just want to see something. Because I've never done this, right? But theoretically, you could do the same thing. Actually, let's go back to our original note that we... Theoretically, this actually might be a breakthrough, right? Because not only could we take the same effect where we do the lo-fi and the filtering, right? If we recorded this, like, say, in standard mode, right? Right, so we have that part. Not only could we do that, but we could pitch it with the pitch knob. And depending on the range we want to go, we could pitch it there and just bounce those bass notes over to the 5, which could be kind of wild if we think about it. If it gives us enough control, it could potentially be very, very, very effective. I wish it wouldn't cut off like that. But, it is what it is. So, like, if we recorded another one, right? And we did the same thing. That is an interesting thing I've never noticed, since I've never tried this, but we have those little pops at the end, which is pretty strange. Interesting. I think we're going to stick with the SX for the bass. But maybe in the future. I got to figure out how to do that, get that popping to go away, but I'm not going to do that on stream because that's not good stream. So, all right, so we have our bass note, right? So let's go ahead and copy it over. And I can't remember last time if I did this, if I actually used the pitch effect or if I physically went back to the first, like remade the subsonic again. I don't remember. Seems like I can just use the pitch knob. Because we're not worried about losing transients because we are just, it's just a bass note. Yeah, see, I think this will work. I'm gonna tell you like this, Tatsumaki. Pretty much every SPI beat I make is just in mono, straight up. Yeah, I mean, as far as panning, you're asking about panning on the SPs. I mean, you have that one effect. What is it, like tremolo pan that you can use sometimes? But if I'm adding any stereo effects or anything like that, it would be out of the box. These things aren't good for stereo. Plus, if you're using the resample method where you are limited by the amount of stereo sounds you can play at once, you know, it was just one of those things, like, because I had to just let myself realize, like, oh yeah, there's like, you can make a fire beat that's in mono. It's possible. So that's just one of the limitations of the SP that I've gotten used to. All right, so we have. Let's go ahead and resample this bass note. I like that little half step up or whatever that is. And maybe we'll do one more, right? Let's see. That one sounds pretty good. I think we can get away with 3. We're keeping this super simple. Like, I was listening to the Unseen today, the Madlib record, and that's like, you know, some of those beats are super minimal, but they just hit. So, and he was using machines, so we can do the same. So we got Alien, what's good, my boy? We're just making some subsonic bass lines. Because we got a sample chop, super minimal, like super minimal. This actually isn't the full sample, but we're going super simple with it tonight, super raw. We got a drum break, you know, keeping it simple, keeping it raw. All right, nice. We're getting somewhere. So now we have that. I think we're safe to start. So this is our actual like full sample, right? Got to make sure we get the pitch back matched up how it should be. let's find where that was. The Doom stuff. Yeah, I definitely hear that in it for sure. When I'm going, you know, raw like this is like usually that's kind of where I fall as far as who my influences are for that stuff. So makes sense. Let's get my I think those are good. But I gotta get it to ring like that again. It was like ringing in a really interesting way. Yeah, I think that might. Yeah, that's something about it just gives it that edge, you know? Gotta make sure we sync with the drum break. Yeah. Peace, Tatsumaki. Thank you for joining us, my friend. So there's our more fleshed out pattern. We doubled the length of it. So let's go ahead and lay that in, shall we? No auto start. We don't do that here. Cool, we're getting somewhere. All right, so I think the only other like main thing we want to do is like figure out how to make sure this bass processes correctly and cuts through the mix like we want it to. And we're going to have to fix this loop back up too. Maybe I should just go ahead and do that because there's definitely a little bit of popping in there. So let's fix that real quick. Oh, that's what it is. All right. Nearly there. I want to start it a little bit behind, just a tiny bit slower. And also I was going to check on this chop too. Yeah, maybe we should try to grab that guitar. Let's see what happens if we grab the guitar. Nice. Oh, I like that. It's going to give it a little bit more variety on the second section. It's cool. Nice. Let's pause for a moment. Pause for a moment. I would like to check something in the original sample real quick. If I could find it again. Does this have any variation at all? The reason why I'm looking is because... Okay, same thing as the end, pretty much, it sounds like. Yeah, pretty much exactly the same thing as the ending. Well, there's this. Okay, let me grab this, because for some reason... That part sounds cool, right? It sounds like it's like going up to a major chord on that, and I don't love it. So let's check it out. Got some Balaxies and emotes in the chat, y'all. If you're digging what we're doing, consider subscribing. You know, get access to those emotes and more. See, this part sounds so much. I think we might try to roll with this part. Let's see. We got space in the 202. Let's check it out. I think I do. Yeah, I was doing standard mono. Yeah, see, for some reason that sounds better to my ears. I'm not even sure why. Yep, that sounds better to me. And as an added bonus, we don't have that clicking anymore, which is pretty dope. So we're definitely going to keep that. All right, let's lay it. Tight, 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 tight. We got our subsonic bass notes over here. Question, are those drums as loud as they can be? No, they are not. Excellent. I want them to cut through just a little more. With as minimal as this beat is, we want the drums to cut. Yeah. And I guess we just lay this bass in live, right? Linda Sun, what's good, my friend? Hope you've been staying well, man. Hope your weekend was good. All right, cool. We can start putting this together, but also somewhere I've got my handy string sample right there. We could put that on too. Let's check it real quick. Yeah, let's try that. Do some layering. Could do some layering of the string. Oh, that breeze coming from outside feels nice. I hope y'all are enjoying the weather in New Orleans right now. This is some prime spring weather. As spring as we're going to get. Oh, thank you. Said I killed it in the SP versus Koala challenge, man. I'm bummed, honestly, because I really wanted Team SP to win. I didn't really care as much about my individual matchup. You know, I mean, I was happy I won. Shout out to Low Tech Beats, man. But I really, you know, it's cool. Koala, you know, it's the new kid on the block. It's the new hotness. You know, it's quicker than us old, you know, machines over here. We're using technology that's 15, you know, 10, 15 years old over here. We can't keep up with the speed those kids are chopping nowadays. But you know what? It's cool because we got the effects on lock. So it's cool, man. Not to say that I haven't been using Koala and really enjoying it. It's like the best sit on the couch or lay in bed and make a beat machine that I've ever used. You know, that shit is fire. And the speed in the chopping is like mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. It really is. So shout out to them. All good dudes. Love their stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to layer this in with some sounds of our own, see? Let's go ahead and get... Okay, first of all, be silent for a moment, please. Thank you. Second of all, let's go ahead and get our loop onto a pad. I bet the weather in Philly is nice right now. I'm not sure, but I know that you guys have, like, you know, fairer springs, I think, than we do, where we can go from, you know, like 75 to 80 degrees. Like, that's kind of where we sit in the spring a lot. It's been nicer here recently, so it's been more in the 70s. I really appreciate that. Okay, this is ours, right? So let's put this here. Put our compressor on those. Yeah, that's the thing. Y'all have all that snow, which we don't know anything about that. We got a freeze this year, and it was a historic event. You know? That's not what we normally get down with. There we go. That's starting to sound nice. Starting to sound nice. Alright, and then we bring the bass in from the 404. I apologize if y'all hear that plane flying by. Alright, so far we're sounding good on the volumes. We're sounding good on our mix. But what I'd like... Okay, good. Make sure I put that in the right place. I want to make sure that we turn the bass down a little because it sounds good, but it's making the compressor duck too much for me. So... That's better. right, and now before we get out of here, because it's a loop, you know, I wanted to take a look at something. Remember these? Do you remember these chops here? I was thinking, like, we might be able to pull off a crazy switch up with these other chops if we could get them in the same key. See where I'm going with this? I feel like it just might work. We can get rid of this. I don't know why. What was there? Oh wait, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, I did that in hi-fi, didn't I? I sure did. Excuse me. Let me switch that out. I was like, what is happening? I switched to bank B on accident. You can go away. You are not needed. I don't know what that was. That bass note can go away too. We scrapped that idea because there was a popping at the end. Scrap that too. We might be able to make a 2-for-1 off this. That's what I'm thinking. 2 simple loops. Okay, let's just get our last one here. Man, I did. Okay, I gotta pay attention. I did it again. Recorded in hi-fi. Goodness me. All right, my mind is elsewhere right now. I gotta focus in. Finish this out. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. That's kind of nice. Just something simple like that, you know? All right, well, I don't know if we're going to get the switch up out. But what I do know is we can go ahead and record this in. Let's see. How should we do this? I'm thinking all we got to do is this is all we need to do, you know? We don't have to go too crazy with it. I think we could just resample. I think we could resample. We could probably even get away with the loop capture on this. Well, is that going to be a 4-bar pattern? Let's see. No, we really want 8 bars. We really want 8 bars, so we'll probably just do the loop capture, a 16-bar loop, quick 16. And then we could throw the bass on. Let's do that. Quick 16. We want a 16 bar, and I don't want to quantize it. Actually, I do want to quantize it because all we're doing is hitting the downbeats. So we're going to go to the 4th note, quarter note. Right, that should be good, shouldn't it? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, let's do that. This is going to be perfect, actually. That's all we needed to do is just loop, you know? It's falling a little behind, but the quantize should take care of it. I think that should be straight. Only thing we're going to need to do is delete that. We're just going to take the string out, which I think is, yeah, 14. Pretty sure I say this every stream, but I wish you could launch the pattern sequence mode in erase mode. be so much easier to erase things if you could start in erase mode. Oh, I see what's happening. It's coming in on the... You know what? That's fine. That's fine with me. I'm cool with it. Cool. All right. Let's lay the bass in. Connect over here. Where's the spare pattern for us? Turn that down a little bit. Let's go 16 bar to match with this. Here's my question before we get out of here. That's straight up. That's just straight up a 1 bar loop. Well, you know what? We're good. We're good. I'll be interested to see what they come through with this koala challenge on Wednesday with. For me, I like this. I feel like I need to get this to a vocalist. Maybe I'll try to find an acapella to fit it or something. Or maybe I'll go back and try to flip. These chops right here could be something. Because there's something to be, there's something there. I'm sure there's something there. Hey, y'all chill out. Trying to find another. I know there's some spare breaks in here. Yeah. Oh, I could mess with these chops again before Wednesday. It's not bad, you know? But I like the beat we made more anyways. Anyways, y'all, I'm getting out of here. Let's see. I gotta go eat dinner. So, you know what to do if you liked the stream. If you want to keep up with Bagsy, you can give us a follow on Twitch. Give us a subscription if you're feeling generous and you really want to support us. Tomorrow we're announcing the next beat battle. We also have some other things coming up pretty soon, announcement-wise, for y'all that I'm pretty excited about. So y'all check that out as well. Keep an eye out. BagSeasonRecords.com and our social medias. Until the next one, I'll see y'all then. Peace.